Hey everybody, let's continue our journey through the zodiac. And remember that this is a timeless reading, but like I always say, no reading can exist in a vacuum. So you're getting the influence of every tarot card reader, you're getting the influence of the time and energies around at that given time when the drawing is done. So this is for Cancer. Your bottom card is the Seven of Wands. Empress. Seven of Swords. Two of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. You Cancerian lovelies. This Seven of Swords has made itself visible in every single reading for the journey through the zodiac. And again, keep in mind that every reading is influenced by the reader as well, but there's deceptive energies that are coming to light as we enter into this new phase. I think it's important to keep that in mind. These are secrets. These are known secrets. This is deception that is unveiled. All right, why is the Empress here for Cancer? It's a lovely little deck to use for the Cancer energies, isn't it? Very interesting. The World is on the bottom. I think there's definitely this fortune after difficulty coming through with the Empress in general. So I'm not surprised that the Six of Wands shows up. Overcoming heartbreak, overcoming disappointment, overcoming the challenges that have happened in the last year. Things are definitely changing for you. You're getting into some things that you really can celebrate versus sort of struggling, versus sort of like tiptoeing around every corner. Yeah. I think there is a little bit of fear here. There's this fear, like I say, of turning the corner and getting jumped that you've experienced this last year. I think it's time to let that go in this new energy. I think you have the opportunity to get some fresh perspective and really celebrate where you're going now after these moments of not uncertainty, but dissatisfaction, lack of reward, a little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of nonsense. You've lost focus, I think, so getting yourself focused again is going to be top priority. Okay, Seven of Wands, bottom card is the Star. Yeah, like I said, these are secrets that are known to you. Wow. Yeah. So I feel like this there have been ideas germinating that really, wow. I mean, okay. If you, for example, have wanted to be in the spotlight, have wanted to be, whether it's a musician, actor, performer, if you've wanted that sort of fame and notoriety in the past, but it's always sort of eluded you, I think now is the time. These next few years, like, I'm not trying to divine out any particular period of time, but these next few years could really, like, you might be surprised what could happen. Even if you think you're well past your prime, even if you think, oh, you've been practicing, let's say, guitar for so long and you've had bands throughout your life, but none of them have ever taken off, this might be the time for them to take off. This might be the time, even if you're in your 60s or 70s, for your freaking acting career to explode. This might be the time that book that you wrote gets accepted by a publisher. This is pretty cool, y'all. Let's pull on the Two of Swords. I think it does require you being honest with yourself, though. Really honest with yourself. But it's almost like you just need to be honest with yourself. No other action needs to occur. And as soon as you're honest to yourself, it flips a switch. Even if it's an honesty that says, "Oh, I don't want to be a banker anymore. Oh, I don't care for this lifestyle, this family, this situation, this house, this place where I'm living." Even if you're just honest with yourself, you don't even necessarily have to express it or make action on it. As soon as you're honest with yourself, the universe sends you what was meant for you that's been very delayed. Okay, the Five of Swords is a bottom card for Two of Swords. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Yeah, and the Eight of Swords. So, yeah, I think if nothing else, take this away, that given the option, you might stand in your own way. So really, there's absolutely no one to blame but yourself. Be kind to yourself, but also realize, like, if you don't get where you need to get in this energy, it's because you self-sabotaged. I mean, I'm just telling you straight, okay? There can be a lot of reasons for us to do that if we're not in a healthy place, or if we're in a situation that, a gilded cage type situation, then we don't feel like we can walk away from a high paying job, or we don't feel like we can walk away from family and leave them out in the cold. I get it. I get it. But your potential for the sort of dream life is right there. Nine of Wands, bottom card, is Six of Cups. Yeah, this is a very spiritual energy too. Yeah, this is when I first pulled that, it felt like the Nine of Cups. It's hard. It's really hard to slow down sometimes. I get it. It's hard to slow down, and it's hard. And I think some of you have this because you wear your heart on your sleeve so much, and because you have this deep, watery energy of love. I think sometimes it's really hard to be authentic with your emotions because they're so deep, right? I would say now might be the time to really tap into your spirituality. Really get in touch with these truths about yourself through the context, through the lens of your spiritual beliefs, of your understanding of God, the universe, source, whatever it is. Get to know yourself and have an authentic conversation about who you are and what you actually want, and tell those truths to yourself. in the context and safety of a higher power. So that might look like praying. It might look like just being authentic in your communication to spiritual. It might be that you sort of drop a facade of your spirituality that you've held as sort of a buffer from the rest of the world and really embrace the spirituality that you feel deep in your soul. Yeah, that's your reading. Super short reading. I think, though, you've got, it's just so simple. It's just so simple and clear cut. You have this huge thing waiting for you in these next few years that could really be the answer to your childhood dreams. It's just a matter of acknowledging the truth to yourself of what you wanted, and it's still possible. Anyway, that's your reading, Cancer. Good luck with it. I'm excited for future readings to see what you do with this.